Section 5 of our Paths of Health instructional DVD. Section 5 is all about how to walk your outdoor foot reflexology path in your local park, in your backyard, or perhaps at a medical facility. Welcome to the Paths of Health therapeutically designed Marymore Park Foot Reflexology Path. Marymore Park is located in Redmond, Washington, and it is open to the public. Our therapeutically designed path has several elements, but for our instruction, I want you to first remember two elements, two B's. One is breathing, and two is balance. So breathing, as you walk your foot reflexology path, you want to take a step, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. The second B is all about balance. And you want to be sure that you use your handlebar if you have any balance issues. And even if you don't have balance issues, positioning your exercise, let's take the example of the digestive zone in the warm-up exercises. We talked about warming up the arch of the foot. So even if you can't walk the path, you can do wonderful exercises, and that is taking the arch of the foot over any of the smooth stones. There are no rough edges on the therapeutically designed paths, outdoor paths of health. And what we do is you hang on to your balance bar or handrail, and you rock back and forth, back and forth. Likewise, you can take the toe and really on the big toe, acupressure massage, rub the big toe. That's all about the brain, remember? And also the tips of all the toes, all about sinuses, allergies. And then the big heel, all about sexual function and the sciatic nerve. So those three areas, even if it's too painful for you to walk a foot reflexology outdoor path at the first pass, the first week, the first month, just be sure that you're hanging on, and as you walk, breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, rocking on the ball of the foot. And you can do that a good 10 repetitions on each foot, rocking back and forward. This is all about health to the digestive zones of your foot. And then come up onto the heel, rocking on the heel, backwards and forwards. And then come at the base of the toes. And every section of the path is designed by Paths of Health and your outdoor reflexology paths target different zones. In some of our paths, we actually have embedded instructions, so follow those instructions on how to walk the path. The most important is to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, and be sure that you rock on the digestive zone, on the big toe, on the tops of the toes, and on the heel. Now, if you feel well enough to walk the entire path, I'll just come back a little bit. How you want to walk is how you walked when you were a child, and that is using the ball of your foot. So as children walk, they walk on the ball of their feet. They're very spry. You want to do the same thing. You don't want to hang back on your heels to walk. You want to focus on the ball of the foot. So that is ball, heel, ball, heel, ball, heel, ball. And some of them beg you to just be on the arch of the foot, and that's fine. Follow the indicated instructions when there are flat stones or sharp stones or risen stones. So I'll come over to the side here. You want to do heel, ball, heel, ball. This is all about the respiratory, how well you breathe. The respiratory, you can walk backwards, are wonderful on the flat sections. A wonderful neurological exercise is to walk backwards. Be sure you feel confident in your balance. If you have issues with balance, please stay by the handrails. Otherwise, it's a nice thing on the flat sections of the stone, walk backwards. Ball of the foot, ball to heel, ball to heel. Ball being the principal respiratory area. And then if you have a slightly raised section, such as this black stone section here. And you want to go forward. Remember the heel ball. So heel ball. And I will actually take the railing, just in case there's any balance issues with any individual walking the path. Heel ball. Heel ball. Heel ball. And I switch. Heel ball. Heel ball. Heel ball of the foot. And if I want to stop and just take a breather, I move my foot to the arch and rock backwards and forward. So this basically changes from the ball of the foot, the respiratory organs, to the digestive zone. The ball, the arch of the foot. So let's talk about the eyes and the ears. The eyes and the ear zones are underneath the toes, underneath the base of the pads of the toes on both feet. And for every passive health, therapeutically designed path, we have a very challenging section. And that means that they're pretty sharp stones. They're raised about 1 inch or 2 with only about 1 centimeter or 2 distance. So if you'd like to take a look at my feet right now, I'm going to use my balance, but I'm going to actually wrap my toes, all 5 of them if I'm able to, around the challenging stones. And what I'm working on first on the big toe on the base is the neck. On the 2nd and 3rd toe, the eyes. And the 4th and 5th toe, the ears. And I'll do that on both feet. And don't worry about walking this very quickly. The purpose of the balance beams is to hold your position and acupressure. You may find yourself actually walking this very quickly with no pain whatsoever. And that is fine because there are many viscera, many organs, systems, reflexology, reflex zones on the soles of the feet that these pointed stones will benefit, including the pulmonary, the cardiovascular, gallbladder, liver zones. And you have a chart included in your indoor foot reflexology path on the chart of the foot. The most important is to take your time. Remember the 2 B's? Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, and balance. Hang on to the balance beam as you walk. And on these sharp, challenging stones, be sure you wrap your toes around at least 2 stones at a time, if not 3. And you can also use the tips of these stones to get to the tops of the toes. Tops of the toes, all about allergies and sinusitis, sinus issues. Different seasons of the year depending on where you live. We have sinus issues, cold and flu season, pollen causing us to have allergies. This is a nice thing to do during those seasons to acupressure the tops of the toes for allergies, and then the base of the toes for your eyes and the ears. 2 very important sensory organs that allow us to see well and listen and hear well. This is more challenging to walk backwards, but if you can walk the entire foot on these sharp stones, you will also benefit the cardiovascular, the liver, the gallbladder, and the intestines. Any really niggling toxins that are lodged in the nerve roots of your feet will be dislodged with this last section, the very challenging section. In this therapeutically designed path, it is a section of red raised stones indicating the fire elements. As with any exercise or walking an outdoor foot reflexology path, we think it's important to share with you the ancient Greek athletes. The fastest and the fastest farthest throwing athletes in ancient Greece were not the winners. The winners were those with the best form. So what we encourage you as you walk your outdoor foot reflexology path is to enjoy the experience. So breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And also try to look up after you have taken a step, selected your stone. Look up again, take your foot forward, breathing in and breathing out through the nose. Select your next stone. And please feel free to use the railing so that you walk as seamlessly as possible. Don't feel like you have to continue the journey of each step. Stop, rock, go through the exercises we've discussed in walking your outdoor foot reflexology path. The arch of the foot, the big toe, the tops of the toes, the base of the toes, and the heel. All of these exercises, and also the ball of the foot, all of these exercises will clear toxins from your body. But if you do these exercises without breathing, you're not going to clear them as effectively. And if you do them without joy, you won't clear them as effectively. So the most important thing is be a Greek athlete, have great form, breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, take a step and look up. Take the next step and look up, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And enjoy your path, enjoy the surroundings of your path, whether they're gardens, high school tennis players, children playing in the garden. Enjoy the experience. You are not alone. The Reflexology Path is part of a community experience in Asia, as it can be in the United States